Hi guys, Chris here. Got a quick video for you here, and this one really will be quick. I just wanted to run through a few things that we actually covered in the coaching, and if I can just say thank you to everybody that attended the live coaching. It was really good fun, and more than that, it allowed me to actually spend, it was really good from my point of view as the sort of guy that's giving you all this information. It was really great fun and brilliant for me, because I could speak to you and I could answer your questions as we're going through, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of it. I've got some information here on how you can still get into the coaching, so if you're interested in that, I'm going to run through exactly what we covered in the coaching and the reasons why you can still get in. What we covered in the coaching, as you can see on my screen, and then I'll show you I'll show you a sort of snippet of what we covered, and so you can see. But as you can see on the screen is all the sort of toys, and as you come in, what I wanted to do, and this is why, and not to overly confuse things, okay, so what I'll do first, if you're interested in the coaching and you're sort of thinking, well Chris, I've got no idea what you're talking about, this is where you want to start. This page here, you've got it in your email. I've put the time on 2 days, 16 hours. That's the time to the next session. But officially, it will be the first session, and I'm going to explain why. We've already had the first session, but this is the first session of the main system, and I'm going to explain briefly. But if you're brand new, if you're not sure about the coaching or what it entails, you will want to go to this page and you'll want to watch this video. And I go right through. I go through the complete system. In a nutshell, the very basic or brief version is I will be teaching you literally in a room full of people, as I'm going to show you how it works in a minute, in a room full of people live, where we will go through this stuff together. And at the end of the coaching, it lasts for 8 weeks. Every single session is recorded, so you won't get left behind or anything like that, but it will give you the consistency and the discipline to do this stuff and get results. And I've got information on results right now, and that's sort of why. What I wanted to do before I start moving into the main 8 weeks coaching was, and this was really brilliant guys, and I know it won't come across on the video because the only way you'd know is if you were there, but it was really good. It was great to meet you all and get feedback and get questions and help and a few aha moments. And you know, the best thing was literally you could see as you go through, and we're all in a room together, and there's sort of, we're all learning together. In fact, there was a guy called Sam in the room, and this is why it's so cool, because we were in the room and he actually gave information on buying domains at discount. So when you want domains and hosting, he actually gave information. And thanks Sam if you're listening. And it was really cool to have that. So I learned something. Normally I just go to Namecheap, buy a domain, but Sam told me how you can do it from GoDaddy, and how you can make sure that you can always get a discount on your domain. So little tricks like that. And then the other cool thing was that everyone going through, so when I was explaining a concept, or I was actually sharing the screen, I'll show you how it works. But again, if I'm sort of rushing ahead here, check this video out on this page, and I'm going to explain some key things here. But I was sharing the screen very much like this, but in a live format, and it was brilliant because you could see if something wasn't understood, I could stop and I could actually go through it. And the whole session, I'll show you in a minute, was like, it was meant to be 1 hour, okay, the first session. I think we rolled for about 2.5 hours of pure content. And here's what we covered in the first session. I wanted to give you 3 ways. A lot of this stuff, or a lot of the Amazon stuff, I see time and time again. People come to me and they go, look Chris, the whole coaching will tell you how to build a business in 8 weeks. We go through everything, and maybe not have you building a business in 8 weeks, but we're going to go through everything from picking a niche, keyword research, competition research, building the sites, SEO, but we're going to cover it in a way that allows you to take action. So this stuff won't bog you down. I think a lot of the stuff, like on the Warrior Forum or anywhere, when you're buying product after product, and here's the thing, so a little guessing game. I'm willing to bet, if I said to you now, how many products have you got on your hard drive now? How many products have you got on your hard drive? And you can sort of answer that in your head, or you can say it out loud if you sort of don't mind people thinking you're mad, suddenly shouting out numbers. But just answer that. And then the next question I would say is, how many of those products, and when I mean by like how many products have you got on your hard drive, that could mean anything. So I mean specifically to how to make money online, and like Warrior Forum stuff and Amazon stuff and ClickBank stuff. So how to make money online. And once you've got the sort of rough idea, how many of those products have you actually followed through and completed fully? I know, even myself answering, I can think of a handful of products that I've sort of skimmed through, and I think we're all guilty of that, myself included. When you sort of want to you know, it's like this, it's like when you get a good book and you skim through the pages, or you half read a chapter and you don't finish it because you're looking to get a concept, an idea. And it's the same with online stuff and products. And what I'm saying is, and not to get too deep here, but the reason you'll genuinely want to check out the coaching, why I think it's a good idea, is we will have our own group of people that are dedicated. We'll learn off each other, and it's going to be a hell of a ride, and you're going to get results. I'm going to tell you about the 3 money makers that we covered, and I'm going to tell you how you can get in. But that is where the true value is, us all together in a good group of people. I mean, it was great fun as well. And instead of the other ways which you're sort of going around, you're trying to follow systems, and then questions come up. And then you can email, but you don't get answers on support. And then when you times that by 100, 200 products, you get disheartened. Or even when you times it by 5 products, you get disheartened. So that's what the coaching's all about. You've got a complete system where you will actually, we'll be covering all the Christmas stuff. We'll be covering evergreen niches, how to make money all year round. We'll be covering seasonal niches, and we'll be covering everything that you can do with a site, from building up into an authority site and also selling it for profit as well. So no matter what happens, even if worst case scenario you built sites and they're not making the sort of money that you wanted, I'm going to show you how you can sell brand new sites on Flipper. I'm going to show you how you can sell established sites on Flipper. I'm going to show you how to do the listings, the sales copy, and all of it, I dare say, will be in bite-sized chunks, manageable chunks, stuff. All you need with you is a pen and paper and bags of determination, and to really give this a go. So I ask you to look at this seriously and think, you know, just go for it. At the moment, we've got 2 spots left. I've opened up 2 spots. There can only be a limit of 10 people in the coaching because I thought any more than 10 and the room's going to get too full up. So you'll want to be on this for 8 weeks, and I'll show you. This is the beauty of it. This is why you can get in now. We're going to be having the next session on Wednesday or Thursday this week. It might be on Thursday. I'm just sort of finalising that, but it will definitely start on Wednesday, Thursday. This timer has got it down as Wednesday. So that's when the timer ends. There's 2 spaces left, and you will get instantly upon booking your spot here, you will get sent a recording of what we covered in the first session. And let me just say what I covered in the first session, because it was really, really good. What I wanted to do to start off the whole coaching, because it's an 8-week coaching group, okay? And I didn't want you going through two 1-hour sessions a week and sort of going through this stuff and slowly making money. I wanted to give you something that you can use right now, this afternoon, or whenever you're watching this video, even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, although I don't suggest that. I suggest you get some sleep and do it in the morning. But you could do it. You might be a 2 o'clock morning person, and you might think, oh, I'll just grab a coffee and I'll get going with this. and it is like literally you could apply it, because what I gave was 3 money makers, and the way it worked was to give you a sort of brief, it showed you, let me just go to Amazon here for you, it showed you we're coming up to Christmas, okay? So I show you a method where you can take these products, where you can get ranked in Google really, really fast, you can start getting targeted traffic through without writing a huge amount of content, with excellent click-through rate, without even having your own site, although I do recommend it. We covered it in the coaching, and I show you how to do that. The second method is I show you how to actually see red-hot products that are just about to become really big for a lot of money, so they're high-priced items, a lot of them, and actually get ranked on Google straight away. And the third one, the third money maker, using the same concept, is another thing I show you, and I'm going to keep this one a little bit secret, but it's how to use the discounts and the deals to get a torrent of traffic through to Amazon. And you know the best thing, you can get access to that now, and literally you've got your coaching spot available here, and even before we start the full 8 weeks coaching, you can make more than your investment back straight away. That's why I decided to do it as the first session. If you're sort of watching this and you're thinking, look, I just want to be able to make money, I'm going to show you that screen in a minute, the one I've just flicked on. But if you're thinking, I just want to be able to make money as quickly as possible and prove to myself that this works, you need this coaching. You're going to absolutely love it. We went through, let me show you the screen again, and I'll just show you, I'm going to have to zoom in because it's not fair to the people that attended and so on. I just wanted to show you this here. Look at the time. So this was meant to be a 1-hour session. It went on for 2 hours 21. You can see there the people joined. More people were there apart from this. But the way it works is like, I'll tell you how it works. You book your spot, and it's going to be, this first session I was like inviting people manually, so it took a while to fill up. But you get your spot, you join in this room. You don't see, this is the thing, okay? If you're looking to learn this stuff, you don't, ideally you'll be in a position where you want to interact, but you don't have to. You don't need a webcam to join. You don't need to start sort of hosting the room and talking and so on. Or if you want to do that, feel free, you can. The way to view it is this. I will not, and I wanted to say this because I thought that some people might not like the sort of setup. It's going to be like a seminar on the web, okay? So whether you interact, whether you talk, whether you ask questions, that's entirely up to you. If you don't want to talk on mic, if you don't want to show your face, and I totally understand that, because it is a bit weird, all the computer stuff, you don't have to. You can join in the room and you'll be able to listen to me, and you'll be able to ask questions by text. If you want to show your face, if you want to talk and ask questions, there'll be a time to do that too. But it will be really, really good. We're all in there together. And yeah, this session here, 2 hours 21, that will give you, as soon as you order your spot here, you will be sent that session, and it will give you stuff that you can get going on straight away. And then this week, we're on Monday now, but this week on Wednesday or Thursday, you've got the first official session of the system. So that isn't even the whole thing. And we do an hour, and there actually be 2 sessions this week as well, where we're going into niche picking, and you'll be able to go through. If you haven't got your head around this stuff, if you haven't taken action, if you haven't built the sites, all that stuff, okay, for whatever reason, join on the coaching. I'd love to have you. It's good fun. It's good fun, and it is the way I would suggest learning this stuff. Otherwise, I'd just ask you one more question for you to answer. And this is the thing. How long have you tried to make money online with Amazon? Okay, so answer that question. How long have you tried to make money online with anything? Now, if your answer to those questions is like years or even months, you need to get in this coaching. You're going to absolutely love it, and I am almost virtually positive that it will give you it will give you what you need, and that is the support teamed with the actual method, so you're getting a complete system rather than go through a course. You know, I love my courses and I got a lot of good feedback from the courses and so on, but the support that I get, you know, questions, and rightfully so, because everyone's in different positions, is real hard work, because you're dealing with lots of different people, lots of different positions. And if you think, if you get 6 questions and it takes you 10 minutes to answer each question, that's an hour out of your day. And I do as much as possible try and answer questions. But with this, with the coaching, you're actually in there, we're all together, and you can ask questions, and I don't put a limit on the questions. We went through, as you can see, an hour session turned into 2.5 hours with questions, and I dare say that the people attending got literally one-on-one, you know, and they were writing down answers. And you know what the really cool thing was? It really motivates you. It motivated me, because we were all bouncing off each other, asking questions. I've got a testimonial, I'll send it you guys, but it made me laugh. It's from Sam, who I mentioned earlier, and he said the only thing that was missing was tea and biscuits. So I work out a way where I can virtually give you a cup of tea, cup of coffee when you come in. Join us, guys. You'll absolutely love it. It's life-changing stuff. It's great fun. Book your spot here. Once you book it, so I'll show you what happens. You click here, you go through to this page, you book your spot. Remember, that's for the whole 8 weeks coaching, 2 hours a week, and everything you need, PDF downloads, videos, walkthroughs, giving you a complete system that you'll be able to use to make money with Amazon all year round. And you will also get the money makers as well. So you'll get in this session here where, you know, you've got that for the space, okay? And I am confident that even if you just use the intro, even before we start on the main system, even if you just use that, you can make that money back. As long as you implement this 2.5 hour session, you're going to be blown away by it. Love to have you with us, guys. Click on here. Grab your spot, like check out and grab your spot, and I will send you the first session straight away, and I will send you information for the next session this week, and I'd love to have you. It's going to be great fun, and you will eliminate that sort of lack of focus, and you'll build a business. So I will leave the video there. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I will see you inside. I will get back to you as soon as you book your spot, and you can get going on the 3 money makers today, and it will be a brilliant primer and great fun. And I honestly believe that even at that price, you will think the 3 money makers, that one thing is worth that price, because you will be blown away by the content if you implement it and see sales come in, and you'll think, oh my God, I've got 8 weeks of this, I'm going to build a business, I'm going to do it. So I'd love to give you direction, love to show you how to do that. Let me know if you need anything. Grab your spot. There is only 2 left, and then the page comes down. So I will see you inside, guys. Cheers.